Well, they pay you a lot of money to do it.
What is it for your team?
Well, they pay us a lot of money to do it. I mean, you look at, you play a team like this, and they're a Power Five conference. The big thing you got to focus on is getting better yourself. You're going to be outmanned at a lot of spots. They're going to have a lot more depth than you. It's a very difficult task. I like to always say, the fans and the administration and players are all fired up to toe meets leather, and then once toe meets leather, reality sets in. So we got to go up there. We got to do a good job of doing what we do. The goal is to survive that initial onslaught that you get sometimes when you play a team from a higher division, and try to keep it close. And if you can keep it close going into the fourth quarter, you always got a chance.
What's it like the week of when you're playing an FBS team? A lot of the Jacksonville State a couple weeks ago, Appalachian State 2007 against Michigan. How do you get these teams jacked up to play a Power 5 team?
Well, you don't change the way you prepare. And, I said that last week with Chattanooga. You prepare the same week every single game. You go out, you work on your fundamentals, you work on your game plan, you try to make yourself better so that when you comes game time on Saturday, you're in a position to win. And this is no different. And you name a couple scenarios there. That those are just, you can name 2 or 3 out of the last 25 years where it was really a game. So it's a very difficult task for our team. And, we just want to go up there and play well, be healthy, get our money, and come on home and start getting ready for conference play.
What did you learn about your team last week against Chattanooga?
Well, I was excited that we played extremely hard. We didn't execute it well on offense at times. We struggled moving the ball, struggled protecting the passer. But we played hard, and the good thing about it is our guys are a little bit mad about it. They're disappointed, don't feel like they played their best. And we've had 2 really good days of practice coming off that tough defeat on Saturday.
Is this a good time to play this game after a tough emotional loss in a Southern Conference opener?
Well, I don't think there's a good time to, any time to play an ACC opponent when you're FCS. But it is what it is. They're on the schedule, and the positive for us is we have an off week next week in order to kind of catch our breath a little bit, heal up as we go to the stretch run of conference play.
And speaking of that, is this the most dangerous time to play a Louisville if they're 0-4?
Well, I don't know that there's a good time to play them, or a bad time to play them. I mean, like I said earlier, we're going to be outmanned at a lot of spots, and that could go one or two ways. They could be licking their chops that they got an opponent they feel like they can beat up on, or they could be in disarray and it plays to our advantage on Saturday. If I knew the answer to that, we wouldn't have to play the game. So we'll find that out about 6 o'clock Saturday night.
What do you need to see from your team on Saturday to know that you are improving?
Well, I just need to continue to see us practice well each and every day, and Saturday to go out there and play hard. And sometimes you play a game like that and you could really improve, and it didn't really show much. And then sometimes you play really well for 3.5 quarters, and you say, hey man, we got a lot better this week. So this is just, again, it's another game for us. We got to go up there and we got to play well like we have the first 3 games.
Can games against these FBS teams be building blocks, whether things go positively or negatively for you on the road? Can they be building blocks for October, for November? Or is it just like any other?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, you can't make too much out of the game. I mean, you go up there and you get stomped is a possibility, and all of a sudden you daubers down the next time you play. So again, I say it every week. I kind of sound like Coach Saban on his process deal, but it's the truth. You come out every week, you practice as hard as you can, you prepare as hard as you can, so that you put your guys in the best position to win on Saturday, no matter who the opponent is. You can't get too high, you can't get too low. You got to stay at an even, consistent level all the time, and that's how you become a really good football team.